Hello and welcome to my presentation, The Hidden Hunger. This presentation is about food insecurity in America and how we can fight it. 18.3 million. 18.3 million is the number that represents families, children, and seniors across America who face hunger, not because of scarcity, but because of access. Food insecurity hurts millions. From the credible U.S. government website named the U.S. Department of Agriculture, it states that in 2024, 13.7% of American households were food insecure. Food insecurity is categorized in two categories: low food security and very low food security. Low food security is being able to obtain food without reducing food intake, but eating less variety and going to a local food pantry. 8.3% of households were low food secure in 2024. Very low food security is when one or more in a household have their eating pattern disrupted, having to reduce intake due to lack of money or resources. 5.4% of American households were very low food secure, which is 7.2 million people. Before I keep going, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rebekah Clark, and I'm currently a high school junior. You might be wondering, why am I interested in food insecurity? Well, I believe that any person should be able to obtain food, for it is essential for life. Why should you care? Why should you care about those who are unfortunate enough to be in food insecurity? Well, because of health and survival. The lack of adequate food leads to malnutrition, weakened immune systems, chronic illnesses, and higher healthcare costs for everyone. Impact on children. Hungry children struggle to concentrate, and they fall behind in school and face long-term developmental and emotional challenges that can last into adulthood. Moral and ethical responsibility. In a world that produces enough food, no one should have to choose between eating, housing, or medical care. It can affect anyone. Job loss, medical emergencies, natural disasters, or rising food prices can push almost any family into food insecurity. The local effects. From another credible government website named Healthy North Texas, it states that in Texas, 30 million people were food insecure in 2023. It even narrows down into Collin County, and it states that 15.4% of children were food insecure during 2023. It even goes on to add that 1 out of every 5 children do not have enough food to grow up strong. You might be asking, what causes hunger? Well, it could be where we live. Lack of transit, safe places, or good schools can make it hard for families to get needed food. It could be because not enough income, loss of a job, low pay, having a disability makes it extremely hard even for working families to obtain enough food. It could be high cost of living. With cost of rent, healthcare, childcare, and heat and electric bills, families often have to limit their spending on food. It can affect anyone. Food insecurity can even affect your next door neighbors or your friends. Given all this knowledge about food insecurity, you might be wondering, how can you help? Well, basic things you could do is you could donate money to local charities who help fight food insecurity. You could volunteer your time to help package food for those in need. And you could even obtain food and give it to those organizations to give out to those who need it. The North Texas Food Bank is an amazing charity that has 250 banks nationwide with 60,000 meal plans helping distribute food. It has a 4-star rating from the website Charity Navigator that looks over charities and gives them ratings off of how good they are. And the North Texas Food Bank has numerous volunteer opportunities like Pack a Box, where you can help sort, bag, and box food for those in need. It is 2.5 hours, and you could go in a group or individually, and there is morning and afternoon shifts. You could do the volunteer opportunity of cold packing. You could help sort, bag, and box refrigerated or frozen food for hungry North Texans. It is also 2.5 hours with the same morning and afternoon shifts. Both opportunities have age restrictions of above 12, and there is an easy sign-up process online. Another great organization is Master Key Ministries. This organization is more smaller and locally focused. It is located in Sherman, Texas. It has a 3-star rating from Charity Navigator and some weekly volunteer roles, including a role every Tuesday from 12 to 2:30, where you can fill boxes with canned goods and box food for distribution. Their drive-through distribution is Friday and Saturday, where you can help volunteer from 7:30 to 11:30 a.m. to distribute the boxes into cars or into the hands of those in need. In conclusion, there are many organizations out there. It doesn't have to be either of the ones that I included in this presentation, as long as you go out there and you help give food to those in need. Food insecurity affects children, seniors, and hardworking families every day. Your time, care, and effort can bring comfort, dignity, and hope to others. Here are the references that I used in this presentation. Thank you.